Hey guys, I want to talk about this movie I checked out last night, put out by Unearthed Films, and I wasn't really sure what to expect with this. I had heard decent things about it, but I just wasn't really sure what to expect. I didn't read anything on it or anything before checking it out, but it was from Unearthed Films, so I figured it should be pretty decent. And so I picked up the single disc though just to play it safe. I didn't want to spend the money on the 3-disc version in case I didn't dig it. But after seeing it, I'm definitely going to pick up the 3-disc version next time I come across it because this movie like really shocked me at how much I dug this. I'll just give a really basic plot point. There's these girls wake up in like the floorboards or whatever you call it underneath a house and all that, and it's cool because they wake up and you're not really sure what's going on at first, but you're seeing glimpses of this killer and they're just kind of crawling through the bottom of the floor and all that. And like in the opening, it's a really cool gore scene. Like you see all these bags, these trash bags, and then when she like steps on it or like puts her weight on it, you just see like kind of this gore, blood and gore, it's kind of squirping, seeping out of the trash bag. And I remember sitting there thinking, wow, man, it's pretty disgusting and all that. And then the next part, they just amplify it more. All the next scene, she's crawling, and then all of a sudden, there's just a pile of just gore and flesh and guts and all that, and she's got to crawl over this, and it's almost like just pigs and like filth almost, just mud and shit and guts and gore. Just she's crawling through, and then this next girl, she's busting through the wall of this grungy, dirty bathroom, and it was just really disgusting, really grimy. It's just a really grimy film, but it's really, I don't know what it says about me, but I resonated a lot with this film. I don't know, it just kind of like spoke to me. I don't know, I've never had a film really affect me on like a gut level like this did, and I've seen a lot of really intense, really gory films. The movie that last affected me like this was Martyrs, and so I definitely got to rewatch this with the commentary by Phil Stevens because I was super impressed with this movie. In every Unearthed film I watch, I keep saying this was the best Unearthed film I've seen, you know. And I like I said, Aftermath, I said that. With Nails, I said it, and it rings true to this too. As of now, this is the best Unearthed film I've seen so far. I love this. It's a 10 out of 10. I mean, it has a low budget, but it really, the gore is top notch. None of it looked fake to me. I think the actresses did a really good job. I mean, there's not a whole lot of dialogue, but you could really just kind of feel the pain and the expressions and all that. And, you know, when you kind of realize what exactly is going on with this, it kind of all comes together. And it was just it was like just a punch to the face, this movie. It's awesome, you know. It's just so grimy and dirty, and I've never seen a movie like that because most serial killer movies you see and all that, it's like you're following them and they're really clean, or they're really, you know, they're really worried about covering up their tracks, or it's like an investigative thing. Where this is, it's really hard to explain without giving what goes on away with this, but it's a really new, original take on like the serial killer subgenre of films. You know, I'm super hyped to see Lung 2 now after seeing this. I actually have it, so really stoked to pick that up. But, you know, this thing has a commentary with Phil Stevens, which I'm super excited to hear about. Commentary with Ronnie Sorter, who is the editor of this thing, and an interview with the guy who plays the serial killer, which is pretty cool. And another thing of note I wanted to say about this film is the soundtrack. Really love the soundtrack, and especially at the very ending scene when this last girl you see, she's like I said, I don't want to give anything away, so it's hard to not spoil this film, but she basically there's a score going on. It's like a really haunting like piano score, and it's really well done. And then even when the end credits come on, you're seeing like pictures and stuff. It's really well done in credits too. The music is really chilling, really haunting. This is one of the, I wish I would have saw this in 2015. This would have made my top 10 of 2015 guaranteed, like without a doubt, you know. So I wish I would have seen this a couple months ago, because I would have definitely donated to the Flowers O2 campaign. But I think he's making it. I think he got the funds for it, which I'm super stoked for. If Lung 2 is half as good as this, I'll be really stoked. So I'm gonna watch Lung 2 sometime later this week. So I'll have a review for that up. But yeah, if you're even questioning getting this, buy it for sure. Buy the 3-disc version, the 1-disc version. It don't even matter, because this is like a really artsy, really meaningful gore film. It's not just gore for the sake of gore. I mean, this is a really mean-spirited film, but there's just something really awesome about it. Like I said, it spoke to me on a gut level. You know, this would make a good a double feature personally for me with Martyrs, just because this had the same effect on me mind-wise and stuff as Martyrs did. So yeah, pick it up. It's worth every penny, and you're supporting Unearthed Films. You're supporting Phil Stevens, which at this point, if Lung 2 was half as good as Flowers, Phil Stevens and Unearthed Films is a match made in heaven. You know what I mean? So yeah, peace out, guys.